everybody. Happy Monday. Monday is like the perfect day for technical difficulties, I tell you. So I'm going to wait for some people to join. If you could share when you get on, that would be awesome. But I'll wait. All right, there we go. There's some folks. Hey, everybody. Happy Monday. Hey, Marvin. How are you? Thanks for joining. Hey, Steven. Thanks for joining. Oh, awesome. Thank you guys for joining. So it is a Monday. Hey, Ernest. Thank you for tuning in. It is a Monday. Hey, Ricky. Hey, everybody. Thank you for the thumbs up. If you could take a second to share the broadcast, I want to talk about life and technical difficulties. Hey, Betty White. Is that your real name? Is Betty White your real name? I'm just curious. Hey, Ashley, my boo. How are you? Hey, thank you. Thanks for joining. I don't know if you ever should pop on somebody's broadcast and ask them who they are, but okay. Hey, Travis. Thanks for joining in. Hey, gorgeous. I haven't seen you in a minute. It's good to see you. Hey, I am good. How are you? It is a Monday. We are working through it. I don't think it matters where you are in life. Mondays are always Mondays. Hey, Marshall. Thank you for joining. So I was supposed to be doing an interview with Dr. Cindy Trim. I'm not sure if you guys know, but she is a phenomenal transformational leader. Hey, Eric. And so we were supposed to be having a conversation today. She's got a lot of great stuff coming up. We had to reschedule because of technical difficulties. And so that's why today, hey, Vincent, today I am talking about life and technical difficulties because I think that, I do like flowers. Thank you. I think that, in life, nothing is ever smooth. I don't care at what point you get to in your life. I don't think everything is always going to be roses. Hey, Gary. I don't think everything is always going to be mountains. I think you're going to have some valleys. And I think it's really important how to figure out how to navigate that. And I think that it's, with all the technology that we have, it's a great reminder that when we have technical difficulties, that some things just, are just not going to work out the way that you had planned that they were going to work out. But when I was talking to Dr. Trim about, not being able to get this thing to do what it's supposed to, one of the things that she said is that when the moment is right, it'll happen. And I've always believed that in life. I mean, I think that we make plans and they say God laughs at it. Hello, Greg. God laughs at our plans and then he gives us something even better. And I've always believed that when something is supposed to happen, it's supposed to happen. No, Fred, I can't retweet it because we're not on Twitter. We're on Facebook. Thank you. Hey, Claudio. Oh, hey, Thailand. Nice to have you. I always love that people join your broadcast and want you to do something to promote them. Did you share the broadcast, Fred? Have you told anybody about this broadcast? But you want to hop on mine? That is like the new form of spamming. I don't know if people realize that. It's really, really irritating for you to post something and just want to get on and share something and then other people post their information on your post. I don't understand that. Hey, Preston. So I am in firm belief that we need to have like a whole social media etiquette thing going on. But back to life and technical difficulties. So I think it's really important, El Marie, I think it's really important that we keep our eyes focused on the end goal. Like what exactly do we want to happen? Because when those bumps happen, and I know from experience in radio and television, hardly anything is ever smooth. Our job is to make it look smooth. And our job is to make some of the mishaps that happen look like that they were done on purpose, but usually that's not the way it is. And so how do you do that with life? Like, how do you ride that out with life? Hey, Joy, good to see you. So Kelly, who works with Dr. Trim, is calling me and texting me to reschedule. That's how on it they are. So okay, well, you said you don't want people to know your real name and then you just type your real name. Okay, Betty, you stay incognito. I understand. And so thank you for that. And so you just really have to be focused on the impact and the result, because everything is not always going to be pretty. Like life is not, I'm not sure what I'm supposed to be answering. I didn't see a question. I'm sorry. Everything is not going to always be pretty. Hey, Lee from Idaho. And so we have to stop getting so rattled and getting so shaken. Hey, Cherise, thanks for joining. When things don't go as planned. And I'm talking to myself as much as I'm talking to anybody else, because I know things can at times shake me. And, you know, some people completely fall apart when things go off course. But unfortunately, that's life. That's the way life is. And I think that, you know, because I've been doing this, I keep telling you how long I've been doing this. I've been doing media for 20 years. And so I'm used to technical difficulties. So it doesn't shake me. It doesn't rattle me. It doesn't make me nervous. You know, I don't think that people perceive me differently because, you know, something happened and technical difficulties get in the way. I think that the difference is how you handle it and how you present yourself and how you work through it. And really, yes, Michelle, especially when you're meant to be great, because I think that when you try to reach a different level, that the challenges just get bigger. I mean, it doesn't get easier. It doesn't get easier. Hey, Michael, DJ Smooth checking in. Thank you. It doesn't get easier. It doesn't, you know, once you reach a level of success, it doesn't mean that you're home free. In fact, the challenges get bigger. And challenges, you know, they're meant to make you grow. They're meant to stretch you. And so the bigger your goal is, the bigger the challenges are going to be. And really, no, tech is not guaranteed at all. And really, you just have to be able to work through it and learn the lesson from it. I mean, I think that people are doomed to repeat the lessons that they don't learn and put into practice. And I was talking about, it's interesting, if you think about relationships, I was talking to somebody the other day. Oh, nice, Vincent. Yeah. You know, if you think about relationships, I always was like, I never believed that, you know, that you kind of attract the same person that kind of mirrors the issues or the insecurities that you have. But I was journaling, maybe a couple of years ago. I was journaling and I was trying to figure out like why I always ended up in the same situation when it came to dating. And I was like, these these dudes are supposed to be teaching me something, and I am not getting the lesson, obviously. And so it really took some reflection and some inner work to try to figure out why, you know, I was constantly recreating this situation in my life and not learning the lesson. I think that a lot of times people think that because you may be phenomenal in one area of your life, that's how your entire life is. And that's not necessarily true. Some people that are really, really successful professionally, their personal lives suck. And people that, you know, may have a great marriage may not be doing so well professionally. So it's really hard to excel in all areas of life if you're not constantly doing the work. I mean, constantly doing the work. And so I think technical difficulties come to remind us that you have to do the work. And when those challenges happen, that you have to maintain a certain attitude to get through them and to get the lesson, and the faith that when it is supposed to happen, it will happen in its perfect timing. I think that you do repeat history if you don't get the lesson. And I think that history teaches us that. But I think that if you look at your life, I mean, we repeat certain mistakes, we attract certain people, we attract certain situations because we haven't gotten the lesson. And that's when the technical difficulties happen. And we have to figure out how to work through those. So this was just a good reminder. And because I had gotten up and I had put on clothes and put on some makeup for this broadcast, I figured I would talk to you guys anyway today. And I appreciate everybody that showed up. Hey, Preston, and shared and gave love. I really, really appreciate it. I think that it's just important that we continue not only to do the work, hey Wayne, that we continue to do the work, but that we also continue to support each other and we continue to tell the truth. Because I think the one downfall of social media, and Jonathan Sprinkles, I'm not sure if anybody here is connected to Jonathan, but he has a great following and he has a great message. And one of the things that he was talking about on his live video yesterday was that, you look on social media and you can really feel bad about yourself because everybody's got great relationships. Everybody's making a ton of money. Everybody looks great. And you look at your life and you're like, what am I doing wrong? But that is just the trickery and deceit of social media. And unfortunately, I just think that a lot of people are not telling the truth for whatever reason, whether it be shame, I don't know. But I try to show up as authentically as possible and share my truth because I don't think that you can get to any level in life without, being mentored and mentoring. And so I have a lot of people in my life that show me the way and, help me through the challenges and encourage me, but they also tell me the truth about what it means to attain a certain level of success. And in the areas that I am not excelling in, that I find somebody who can help me in that area. I mean, we're all not absolutely phenomenal at every area of life. And in those areas, whether it be relationships, whether it be if you're dealing with depression, whether it be financial, whether it be career-wise, whether it be as an entrepreneur, whether it's as a parent, Marshall, please don't take your wig off. You just have to find people that can lift you, that can support you, that can challenge you, that can empower you and educate you and hold you accountable to what you say your dreams are. And that's including those times when we're experiencing technical difficulties. Hey, Alfonso, good morning. When things are not going as planned, we have got to have somebody that holds us accountable. Even if it's just a friend who will, show up and say, look, this is what you said last year. This is what you said you wanted. How are your actions lining up with that? That's what I want to know. Hey, Princess, good morning. How are your actions lining up with that? You need those kind of people in your life. Hey, Jules. So when you are experiencing those technical difficulties, you're not trying to fix that by yourself, that there are other people that can walk you through. Good morning, Paul. And so I just really wanted to share that. I hope that everybody, has a phenomenally productive week. I will post when the interview with Dr. Trim is going to be rescheduled, but it will be this week. And so I'm remain excited. She's a phenomenal woman, and I look forward to her words of encouragement and empowerment. Hey, Erica, good morning. And so I appreciate everybody that reached out and asked, what happened? What happened? Hey, Allison, how are you? Allison, I want to see that picture we took. Inbox it to me. Hey, inbox me the picture we took when I was in Chicago. And so you have to have people that hold you accountable and people that, like I said, not just tell you, I'm thankful for you too, Marshall. Not people that will just tell you what you want to hear and that you're wonderful and that you're great. You want people that will also tell you the truth in love. I mean, some people, we got some ratchet areas in our life. And so you have, now, Sharice, I get it. I am such a loner too. I was having, okay, so in all authenticity, I was having a discussion with my friend Apriel, who is also in this space, and she's a coach. And she was like, she drove down to Dallas from Oklahoma to check on me because I was having a rough weekend. And so she drove to Dallas. And I'm like, don't do that. Why are you doing that? No. She was like, plan on breakfast. And I'm like, nope. And she was like, why are you so resistant to somebody just supporting you? Why are you so resistant to help? Why are you so resistant? Sometimes you got to take the Superwoman cape off, Superman cape off, and accept help. And one of the things that I was reading this morning is you always get confirmation of the truth, right? If you're open to it. And one of the things that I was reading this morning in my, I read every morning and I meditate and I try to focus. And the one thing that I kept hearing was like the affirmation, I am a good receiver. I am a good receiver. And I realize that I am not a good receiver. Like, I'm great at giving. Like, I can give all day long, but unfortunately it's a circle. Yes, April is the best. It's a circle. So you have to be a good receiver and a good giver. You can't just be one or the other, because then it breaks the circle. So you have to, oh, thank you, Paul. So you have to work on both ends. So receive when people are helping you with life's technical difficulties. You have to realize that you cannot do this by yourself, that in this world, and unfortunately, I'm not a great receiver, especially when it comes to personal things. And so I got confirmation on that. Yeah, if you don't thank you. It's selfish, isn't it? Yes, Allison, that's perfect. It is selfish of you not to let people operate in their purpose and help you with the gifts and talents that were bestowed on them, because you're not allowing them to walk in their greatness. That was awesome, Allison. That was right on time. So you have to work on being a good receiver and a good giver, and not being selfish and stopping people from utilizing the gifts that were given to them to help you. So it's selfish. Hey, Charles, good morning. So it's selfish of you not to share your gifts, but it's also selfish not to receive the gifts from others. I'm going to tweet that. That is so good, Allison. Thank you. So that's the perfect way to sum up this conversation. I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I hope that you are productive and impactful, and that you take some time to enjoy what's going on and to live in the moment and all that good stuff. And I will post when we're going to update the interview and the time. And I'm sure that I'll see you before then, because you know I'm on Facebook Live almost every day. So I'll see you guys later. Have a good day. Thank you, Marvin. I appreciate it. El Marie, I'll talk to you later, boo.